Just riding the current, find the frequency. Stared at an empty ledger when the sunlight was strong. Now I've managed to capture the ghost of a song. I ain't booking a flight or throwing confetti, just keeping the breathing incredibly steady. Linked a couple of phrases, forged a small chain, sheltered a tiny spark from the incoming rain. It isn't a masterpiece, ain't a platinum plaque, just keeping the locomotive right on the track. Yeah, laying the ties, bridging the gap, just a yard at a time. No need to hustle the rhythm, no reason to climb. Bridging the gap, letting the pressure release, quietly securing a fraction of peace, yeah. Holding the ground. Trust the compass. Don't force the needle. The jasmine tea settling inside of the mug. The shadows are stretching right over the rug. One isolated murmur becomes a clear tone. A tiny foundation built out of the stone. The metropolis hums on the asphalt below, while I'm carefully keeping the energy low. You might think I'm idle, just wasting the day, but the fog in the mirror is fading away, yeah, out of the haze. Bridging the gap, just a yard at a time. No need to hustle the rhythm, no reason to climb. Bridging the gap, trusting the slow burn, watching the seasons naturally turn, yeah, keeping the pace. A little more ink in the ledger. The amber street lamps conquering the dusk. Just a subtle push forward and letting it rest. Yeah. Let the loop ride, no deadlines in here tonight. The monitor glows, painting shadows on the wall. Got 100 bookmarks saved and I'm clicking through them all. There's a half-forgotten mug resting by the keyboard tray, watching twilight slowly wash the final hours of the day. Ain't no destination typed into the search bar right now. Just surfing on the data, not worry about the how. Zero pressure to produce, zero boxes to check. Taking the scenic route across the internet deck, yeah. Keeping the tempo loose. Lost in the scroll, falling down the rabbit hole. No itinerary needed, just letting the night unroll. Window after window, crowding up the visual space. Finding quiet little rhythms in a noisy digital place, yeah. Let the cursor drift, embrace the slow shift, we just floating. Started looking up the roots of an old school jazz beat. Now I'm reading about the cobblestones on a Parisian street. Every single hyperlink is just a stepping stone to cross. There's a special kind of comfort when you choose to get lost. City traffic humming softly outside the window pane, while I'm riding down the tracks of a virtual train. No thesis to defend, no conclusions to draw, just soaking up the trivia without a single flaw. need a summary, don't need to pass a test. Sometimes a hyperactive brain just really needs to rest. Connect the random dots, collect the scattered thoughts. You don't always need to steer the ship. Sometimes you just let the current take you, lost in the scroll, falling down a rabbit hole. No itinerary needed, just letting the night unroll. Window after window, crowding up the visual space, finding quiet little rhythms in a noisy digital place. Yeah, let the cursor drift, embrace the slow shift. Leave the sessions running, let the screensaver kick in. We can pick the puzzle back up when the morning begins. Keep the curiosity alive, catch you on the flip side. Let the picture develop, take it frame by frame. Looked at an empty Polaroid when the sun was high. Now there's a little silhouette against the sky. I'm not popping the cork or throwing a feast, but the heavy resistance has slightly decreased. Put a couple of fragments onto the scale, finding a tiny breeze for a stationary sail. No blockbuster movie, no fireworks show, just a gradual shift in the undertow. Yeah, feeling the pull, tipping the hourglass, grain by grain. No need to stand out in the pouring rain. Tipping the hourglass, trust in the fall. Sometimes the quietest moves say it all. Yeah, keeping it smooth. Let the chemicals react, don't shake it. The ice in the lemonade melted away. The street lights are chasing the end of the day. One isolated whisper becoming a voice, a subtle commitment to a brand new choice. The train on the overpass rattles the brick while I'm carefully laying a solitary wick. It might look like I'm frozen completely still, but I'm slowly trekking up the side of the hill. Yeah, out of the valley, tipping the hourglass, grain by grain. No need to stand out in the pouring rain. Tipping the hourglass, watching the sand slowly mapping the layout of the land. Yeah, finding the route. A little more contrast in the shot, the night creeping into the empty lot. Just a subtle transition and rest in the mind. Just breathing. The screen lit up about 60 minutes back. Caught a handful of words before the glass went black. I ain't leaving you on red, I'm just pausing the tape, letting this quiet afternoon naturally take its shape. Got the dark roast breathing, faint steam in the air. Window pushed open, just sinking in the chair. The street lights blinking slowly in the fading light. Yeah, I get back to you, just let the clock tick down. I'm taking the scenic route, cause a real conversation needs a grounded state of mind. Not a hurried little message that I throw together blind. I'll get back to you when the feeling's right. Got the keyboard open but the letters are still. Funny how the honest words take a moment to chill. Twilight bleeding purple right across the wood floor. Just letting this playlist run for one track more. That little notification is safe where it stays. You can't rush the magic through the evening haze. No, you can't force the vibe, but it ain't a complex game, ain't a puzzle to solve. Just watching the colors in the skyline dissolve. The planet spins fast enough without my 2 cents. I'm just building up a quiet little picket fence around this hour. For a minute I'm just keeping to myself. The glass lights up and slowly goes to sleep. The indigo evening starting to get deep. Just giving it time. Yeah. Yeah, just let it spin. Tune out the noise for a second. Yeah. Phone did a dance on the edge of the desk. Caught the first few words, but I let it rest. Ain't playing hard to get, ain't fading to black. Just letting the needle keep riding the track. Dust motes floating in the afternoon rain. Watching the rush hour melting away. I'm locked in the present, I'm holding the chill. Sometimes the best move is just standing still. Yeah, catching the breeze, I'll be hitting you back, but I'm taking a pause. Not a slave to the screen or the digital laws. Cause a meaningful word needs a quiet mind. Not a fast little message I leave behind. I'll be hitting you back when the frequency drops. Yeah, just let the tempo breathe. Yeah. Draft sitting empty, just a blinking mark. Waiting for the sky to transition to dark. The window is framing a silhouette view. Just letting this jazz record play all the way through. That message is safe, it ain't going nowhere. I'm just giving the moment the proper care. Some conversations need a rhythm and soul. Can't rush the magic when you're out for a stroll. Gotta let it collect, no complicated games, no playing a part. Just letting the evening finish its art. The city's on fast forward, spinning out of control. I'm just putting some analog back in the soul. Just me, the silence, and a cup on the wood. Taking a minute just to feel good. Yeah, stepping aside. Screen fades out to a quiet gray. The horn section gently blowing the day away. Give it a minute, I'll talk to you soon. finding the pulse. Take it easy today. Stared at a silent grid when the morning began. Now I see a little structure, a whisper of a plan. It ain't a masterpiece worthy of a museum frame, but I'm no longer standing in the spot where I came. Strung a couple concepts, built a tiny bridge, slowly hiking up the slope, just a fraction of a ridge. No fireworks exploding, no confetti in the air, just a quiet evolution happening in this chair. Yeah, taking the steps, moving the dial, just a millimeter forward, no sprinting to the finish line, no running toward it. Moving the dial, taking it ounce by ounce, just the quiet little victories that really gonna count. Moving the dial, yeah, catching the drift. Slow and steady, don't rush the process. The ice in the tumbler slowly melting into water, sorting out the static, bringing it to order. One little fragment naturally magnetized to another, unearthing a rhythm that I didn't try to uncover. The avenues below are shifting to a neon glow, while I'm navigating channels at a tempo nice and slow. It might not look like magic to a passing eye, but the foundation is solid, right beneath the twilight sky, yeah, laying the bricks. Moving the dial, just a millimeter forward, no sprinting to the finish line, no running toward it. Moving the dial, adding drops to the bucket, letting the momentum build, ain't no reason to rush it. Moving the dial, just trust in the groove. Grid got some color now, the street lamps flicker on, just a couple miles down the road, yeah, that's enough for today. Unplug for a second, let it breathe. Screen lit the shadow about an hour ago. Caught a glimpse of the text in the digital glow. Left the phone face down on the mahogany wood. Ain't dodging the talk, just feeling too good. The espresso is sitting, leaving rings on the tray. Watching the afternoon slowly melting away. Trading the pixels for a physical groove. No sudden reactions, no hurry to move. Yeah, keeping it anchored, I'll get back on the line. But I'm pausing the clock, just holding my ground like a ship at the dock. Cause a genuine word needs a minute to breathe, not a rushed little text that I pull from my sleeve. I'll get back on the line when the frequency's right. No rush on the reply, just catching the vibe. Got an empty text bubble and a blinking line. Trying to force the connection just ruins the design. The horizon is shifting from a blue to an ink. Just giving my spirit a second to think. That little red badge sitting still on the app while I sync up my pulse with the snare drums tap. Some talks need a simmer, you can't microwave them. Got a handful of thoughts and I'm trying to save them for when the mind is clear and the feeling is deep. It ain't a cold shoulder, no complicated plot. Just holding my space in this analog spot. The matrix is spinning a million a minute. This pocket of peace, I'm just trying to live in it. Taking a breath, stepping out of the stream. Just me and the melody, building a dream, yeah. The backlight flashes and goes out of sight. The jazz tape rolls right into the night. Give me a minute, I'll hit send. Yeah. Keeping the pressure at zero. Just floating the perimeter. The monitor glowing right in front of my face, operating at a very particular pace. A glass of iced water leaving rings on the wood, putting off the heavy lifting like I probably should. Arranging the sticky notes by the shade of the blue, inventing tiny little missions that I gotta pursue. To the untrained eye, it's a rigorous grind, but I'm just taking a holiday inside of my mind. Yeah, stretching the tape, not climbing a mountain, not entirely still, just coasting the wagon right down the hill. A very specific frequency, hovering light, dodging the actual labor, completely out of sight. Yeah, playing it smooth, the minimum quota. Yeah, that's the agenda. Returning to sender, becoming a quiet pretender. The minimum quota, a beautiful scheme, doing just a fraction of the things in the dream. Yeah, keeping it low key. Look completely absorbed. Don't break the focus. Erased a couple of commas, put them right back in. Watching where the shadows end and the street lights begin. Listening to a trumpet solo bleeding through the wall, waiting for the motivation to finally call. The traffic is honking down on the avenue, while I'm carefully deciding what I'm never gonna do. The greatest epiphanies don't need an alarm, they just quietly settle right on your arm. Yeah, catching the dust, not climbing a mountain, not entirely still, just coasting the wagon right down the hill. A very specific frequency, hovering light, dodging the actual labor, completely out of sight. You're walking the line. The ink and the roller bar completely unused. The boundary of the workday is slightly confused. A couple of disconnected fragments starting to link. It happens exactly when you're trying not to think. Yeah, letting it breathe. A tiny amount of actual labor. The neon signs blink into life. Just enough friction to validate the day. Let the loop ride, no deadlines in here tonight. Mm. The monitor hums a quiet tune, catching the glow of a digital moon. Windows stacked up like a deck of cards, wandering far from my own backyard. Cursor hovering over a sea of text, not even caring what I click on next. Sipping the dregs of a cold green tea, setting the heavy expectations free. Yeah, just letting the rhythm breathe. Lose the map, let the sequence break. Cruising along on a data lake, getting happily lost in the endless scroll. Just a laid back tempo for a tired soul. No finish line, no clock to beat, just a virtual stroll down a random street. Yeah, let the curiosity steer. Nothing but good vibes here. Started on a wiki about a vintage guitar. Now I'm reading up on how to track a shooting star. Every hyperlink is just a brand new door, finding little facts that I can't ignore. Shadows creeping up the apartment wall, I'm just catching the pieces as they slowly fall. Ain't trying to build a masterpiece tonight, just bathing in the wash of the pixel light. You don't always gotta produce, you know? Sometimes the engine just needs to run slow. Let the trivia stack, let the logic bend. The detour is the journey, my friend. Don't force the puzzle pieces into place, just enjoy the empty space. Lose the map, let the sequence break. Cruising along on a data lake, getting happily lost in the endless scroll. Just a laid back tempo for a tired soul. No finish line, no clock to beat, just a virtual stroll down a random street. Leave the sessions running, let the screensaver kick in. We can pick the puzzle back up when the morning begins. Keep the frequency loose, catch you on the flip side. Check the dial, just letting it simmer. Spinning a ballpoint pen across the knuckles, watching the heavy leather of the belt buckle. Got a blank document glowing on the screen, doing a whole lot of nothing in between. Organizing my bookmarks by the alphabet, dodging the deadline that I haven't even met. If the cameras were rolling, they'd see a pioneer, but my mental transmission is totally unclear. Yeah, playing the game, not exactly sprinting, not entirely stopped, just watching the temperature as it slowly dropped. A specific vibration, comfortably numb, just twiddling the fingers and the opposable thumb. Yeah, finding the pocket, the gentle disguise. Yeah, that's the routine, keeping up the appearance of a focus machine. Gentle disguise, a beautiful fake, seeing exactly how long of a break I can take. Yeah, stretching the bounds. The Earl Grey steeping way past the bitter point, just stretching the cartilage in the elbow joint. Deleted a draft that I wrote to myself, staring at the paperbacks lining the shelf. The sirens are wailing on the boulevard, while I'm acting like thinking is incredibly hard. The quietest moments are when the logic connects. You can't force an epiphany down the cortex. Yeah, letting it land, a gentle disguise. Yeah, That's the routine, keeping up the appearance of a focused machine. And no disguise, a beautiful fake, seeing exactly how long of a break I can take. Yeah, pacing the room, the sunbeams catching the dust in the air. The cushion is sinking inside of the chair. A handful of syllables starting to bind. It happens whenever you're empty in the mind. Yeah, clearing the cache. A fraction of a milestone. The shadows taking over the floor. Just enough friction to finally lock the door. Just let it spin. Yeah, take a breath. Shadows stretching long across the hardwood floor. Glanced at the watch, I ain't stressing no more. The mug went cold about an hour ago. I was riding the pocket, just keeping the flow. Shifted some papers, cleared out the queue. Nothing too heavy, just pushing it through. Kept my head down while the pendulum swung. Another shift played out, another song sung. Just a regular rotation of the daily grind. Left the heavy lifting and the rush behind. No fireworks popping, no parades in the street. Just matching the tempo of a slow tempo beat. Got through the hustle, managed the pace. A quiet little win in the noisy place. Yeah, a quiet little win. Street lamps flickering on the avenue now. Made it to the finish line any which way, how? Didn't force the magic, just played the right chord. Stepping away from the screens and keyboards. The city's changing colors, painted in blue. Did exactly what I was supposed to do. Sometimes the victory is just staying in tune, catching the vibe of a late afternoon. Take a deep breath in, let the tempo drop. It's the sweet release when the deadline stop. No overachieving, just existing. Yeah, just coasting on the rhythm. Files for another dawn. Leave the desk behind, we out. Screen goes black. Mind goes blank. Screen goes black. Mind goes blank. Save the files for another dawn. Leave the desk behind, we out. Yeah. No need to sprint, just catching the breeze today. Surveyed a barren landscape when the morning broke. Now there's a tiny ember inside of the smoke. Ain't throwing a banquet, no banners to raise, but I'm walking myself out of the stagnant maze. A couple of fragments locking right into place. Just an ounce of momentum, a leisurely pace. No sudden explosions, no altering fate. Just quietly lifting a little bit of the weight. Yeah, taking a stroll, making a dent, just a fraction of a mile. No need to rush the tempo, just cruising in style. Making a dent, connecting the dots, quietly untangling the difficult knots. Yeah, keeping it smooth. Slow and steady, let the rhythm guide it. The matcha went lukewarm inside of the clay. The golden hour chasing the shadows away. One little concept blooming into a vine. A subtle evolution forming up by design. The boulevard rushing, everybody chasing the green, while I'm floating gently somewhere safely unseen. Sometimes the elevation is too subtle to chart, but I'm a little further from the place that I start. Out of the standstill, making a dent. Yeah, that's the whole play. Carving a little sculpture right out of the clay. Making a dent. No pressure to peak, just finding the rhythm that the quiet ones seek. Yeah, letting it ride. A little more shape to the vision, a little less fog in the brain. The indigo sky taking over, and the engine still handling the strain. Disconnected grid, just floating right now. A glowing banner flashed across the darkened glass. I let it fade away and let the moment pass. Ain't playing any games, ain't trying to be aloof. Just listening to the raindrops hitting on the roof. Got condensation dripping on a magazine, completely detached from the digital routine. The neighborhood is hushed, the shadows stretching long, just letting my heartbeat synchronize with the song. Yeah, finding the center, I'll send a signal back when the compass points true. Right now I'm just sitting here, absorbing the view, cause a solid back and forth needs a sturdy foundation, not a halfway distracted rush conversation. I'll send a signal back when the static clears out. Unplug the router, let the pressure dissolve. The keyboard is untouched, not a letter in sight. Just watching the afternoon surrender to night. The street lamps hum on the empty avenue, painting my apartment in a completely different hue. Your words are sitting safely in the service care, while I'm just breathing in this heavy humid air. You can't put a stopwatch on a genuine thought. I'm savoring the stillness that the evening brought, yeah, letting it linger. I don't have a grand theory or a sermon to preach, just choosing to remain a little out of reach. The timeline is sprinting, everybody's on a dash. I'm stepping out the lane, keeping away from the crash. A momentary pause in the middle of the maze, just navigating slowly through the violet haze, yeah, holding the anchor. The glass stays dark on the edge of the bed. Just a couple of chords bouncing around in my head. I'll catch you later, no need to fret. Yeah. Check the rhythm, just floating today. Posture perfect, sitting like I got it figured out. Keyboard quiet, not a single word is coming out. Scrolling and strolling through the digital streets while the coffee turns to ice right next to the beats. Notebook looking pretty with the blank white page. Acting like I'm stepping on a corporate stage. Master of the setup, king of the front. Doing everything except of everything I want. I tell the world I'm locked in, but honestly, I'm just watching the whole room spin. Busy playing the role, got the serious stare. Screen glowing in my glasses, but there's nobody there. Busy playing the role, just riding the coast. Sometimes the idle moments are what matter the most. Yeah, keep it in the pocket. Just let the groove carry it. Shift a couple windows, drag a folder to the trash. Skim a heavy article and watch the minutes dash. Tried to build a concept, tried to make a list. Ended up staring at the evening mist. Skyline switching up from the blue to the gray. Watching the city sweep the daylight away. Caught in the crossfire, dodging the work is usually where the hidden little miracles lurk. Maybe making a move doesn't mean breaking a sweat. Maybe staring into space is the best that it gets. Maybe soaking up the stillness is the way that we build. Letting the empty little spaces get naturally filled. The tab stays open, the mug stays still. Just letting the mind wander wherever it will. Just a slow burn today. Let it roll. Can't really paint a picture of what went down today, but I know I didn't let the hours just wash away. Kept the laptop breathing in the afternoon haze. Cleared a couple open tabs, navigated the maze. Jotted down a fragment, caught a little spark. Just a subtle little shift from the light to the dark. Yeah, that's usually the vibe. I caught a little traction, nothing for the front page, no, just enough to let the rhythm flow. Move the needle just a bit, yeah, that's the headline here. No major revelation, but the vision got clear. Move the needle just a bit, riding on a quiet beat. Everything else is just finding my feet. Yeah, keep it in the pocket. Just taking it step by step. Let the Java turn cold while I was lost in the zone. One thought turned to three, quietly overgrown. Added some weight to the bottom of the draft. Crossed one single item off the daily task. It ain't a grand slam, it ain't a heavy flex, just a smooth transition to whatever is next. A shade better than I was at the dawn. No sudden epiphanies, no magic in the room. Just that quiet momentum sweeping out the gloom. Starting to believe this how the story is built. Stacking little victories without any guilt. Yeah, day by day, nothing for the timeline. No flashing neon lights, no dramatic stories for the internet tonight. Move the needle just a bit, doing what I gotta do. Just a steady groove to keep me pushing through. did at the start. The city turning blue, yeah, that's my favorite part. Just a little traction. We take those. Let the world wait a minute. Tap into the frequency. The glass screen shattered the dark with a sudden flash. Caught a preview of the text, but I made no dash. Turned the device over, let it kiss the wood. Wrapped in this heavy silence, and it's feeling good. Incense burning, curling smoke to the ceiling. I'm trying to hold on to this analog feeling. It's not the rejection, it's a quiet selection. Choosing the peace over instant connection, yeah. Riding the wave, I'll slide in your inbox. When the constellations align, I'm just reading between the instrumental lines. Cause the best of my words need a minute too steep. Can't give you the shallow when we always go deep. I'll slide in your inbox when the feeling is right. Yeah. Don't let the tempo rush you. Sit back. Got a draft in my head, but my thumbs are on strike. Just cruising the rhythm like riding a bike. The sunset is bleeding a tangerine hue. Just playing a little bit of Miles Davis for two. Me and my shadow keeping the pace. Stepping right out of the digital race. No red receipts, no typing bubbles to show. Just a soul getting lost in the audio flow, yeah. Letting it marinate. No ghosting intended, no games being played. Just sitting right here in the quiet I made. The servers keep spinning, the matrix is loud, but I'm taking a breath, stepping out of the crowd. A little hiatus before we converse. Letting the universe handle the verse. Taking back the time. The phone stays dark. The incense turns to ash. Give me a minute, I'll bridge the gap. Yeah. Coasting to neutral. Just keeping up the illusion. Glasses resting low right on the bridge of the nose. Nodding at the monitor like I'm cracking the code. Got a glass of ice water sweating onto the wood. Projecting the aura that everything's understood. Moving the mouse in a meaningless square. Casually running my fingers right through my hair. Anybody peeking through the crack in the door would think I'm handling business, settling the score, yeah, playing the part. The tabletop is scattered, setting up the disguise. Got a look of dedication right behind the eyes. Ain't exactly grinding, ain't completely asleep. Just waiting in the shallow, but pretending it's deep. Yeah, float in the middle, hovering somewhere in the gray. Just a marginal effort to carry the day. Hovering, keeping up the facade, just giving the timeline a subtle little nod, yeah. taking the scenic route. Look professional, don't break the character. Roll down the day at the top of the page, feeling like an actor on a miniature stage. Sorted out the paper clips by silver and gold, watching the lazy afternoon quietly unfold. The sunlight is shifting across the parquet, trading the heavy lifting for a quiet ballet. I'm dodging the deadlines with elegant grace, keeping a totally unbothered look on my face. Yeah, running out the clock, not breaking a sweat, not hitting the brakes, just doing whatever the minimum takes. It isn't a triumph, but it isn't a crime, just casually surfing the passage of time. Yeah, holding the pose, hovering somewhere in the gray, just a marginal effort to carry the day. Hovering, keeping up the facade, just giving the timeline a subtle little nod, yeah, coasting along. The cursor keeps blinking on an empty line. The twilight is painting a brand new design, just enough motion to justify the rest. Alright, finding the middle ground, just keeping up appearances. Staring at the monitor with a serious glare, shifting my posture in this ergonomic chair, sipping on a matcha that went cold by noon, humming along to a dusty jazz tune. Got a dozen browser windows taking up the RAM, putting on a pretty convincing hologram. If somebody walked by, they think I'm on a roll, but I'm just casually cruising on cruise control. Yeah, playing the part. Got the highlighter scattered, making a scene. Got the notebook open, keeping it pristine. I ain't exactly stressing, ain't entirely chill, just hovering gently right on top of the hill. Yeah, balancing the scales, half step in the grind. That's the current mood, just a fractional effort, chewing on the food. Half step in the grind, nothing too intense, just keeping up a highly respectable defense. Yeah, faking the sweat. Drafted up an email, left it in the queue, organized the folders, gave them all a different hue. The sun took a dive right behind the skyline, while I was busy blurring out the boundary line between actual labor and a mental vacation, just floating on the waves of procrastination. It's a funny kind of rhythm when you're semi-engaged, reading the prologue but never turning the page. Yeah, stuck in the preface, no massive revelations, no shift in the earth, just tallying up what the afternoon is worth. It ain't a total write-off, ain't a victory lap, just successfully avoiding the laziness trap. Yeah, riding the fence, half step in the grind. That's the current mood, just a fractional effort, chewing on the food. Half step in the grind, nothing too intense, just keeping up a highly respectable defense. Yeah, maintaining the vibe. A couple sticky notes still hanging on the wall, letting the evening shadows slowly fall. Just enough motion to call it a win. Just let it run. No destination tonight. Monitor glowing like a digital moon, humming along to a silent tune. Got a dozen little windows cluttering the view, jumping from an old thought straight into the new. Cold cup of green tea resting on the wood, chasing down a rabbit hole, feeling pretty good. Ain't got a target, no mission to clear, just riding the waves in the atmosphere, yeah. Letting the bandwidth stretch, keep the windows unclosed, let the memory lag. Ain't pulling no compass out of the bag, we just surfing the static, letting thoughts unspool, floating right along in the deep end of the pool. When you stop trying hard to connect the dots, that's when you stumble on the sweetest spots. Yeah, just wandering the grid. Started out searching for a simple fact, now I'm 5 layers down in a separate act. Every hyperlink acts like an open door, taking me to places I ain't been before. Outside the glass, the street lights hum, waiting for the quiet midnight to come. I don't need a summary, don't need a guide, just kicking back, enjoying the ride. No rush, no finish line. Sometimes the best way to figure it out is taking the longest and scenic route. Don't force the puzzle pieces into place, just leave a little breathing room in the space. Let the mind wander off the track. Keep the windows unclosed, let the memory lag. Ain't pulling no compass out of the bag, we just surfing the static, letting thoughts unspool, floating right along in the deep end of the pool. When you stop trying hard to connect the dots, that's when you stumble on the sweetest spots. Leave them all minimized for the morning light, yeah. Let the screen go to sleep, no need to solve the world tonight. Just let it rest, yeah. Alright, operating on low battery, keeping the gears barely turning. Headphones on my ears, but the music is paused. Looking like a champion fighting a cause. Got a complicated spreadsheet filling the view, while I'm contemplating what I'm actually gonna do. Tapping the space bar to a rhythm in my head, ignoring all the emails that I left unread. If the boss walked by, I'm the employee of the week, just a masterful display of a quiet technique. Yeah, selling the show. The posture is rigid, the setup is sharp, playing the charade like a classical harp. Ain't breaking a sweat, ain't catching a snooze, just comfortably cruising in the afternoon blues, yeah. Walking the tightrope, operating on a simmer, not boiling over, not going cold, just doing enough so the narrative holds. Operating on a simmer, a masterful blend of doing absolutely nothing while pretending to tend, yeah, pacing the floor. Look the part, don't let the illusion drop. color-coded a calendar for the upcoming year, while the daylight outside starts to disappear. Watered the little cactus resting on the shelf, having a completely silent meeting with myself. It's a specific kind of magic when you stretch out the time, making zero actual progress without committing the crime. I'm physically present but mentally gone, just waiting for the twilight to carry me on. Yeah, stretching the hours, the posture is rigid, the setup is sharp, playing the charade like a classical harp. Ain't breaking a sweat, ain't catching a snooze, just comfortably cruising in the afternoon blues. Yeah, holding the line, operating on a simmer, not boiling over, not going cold, just doing enough so the narrative holds. Operating on a simmer, a masterful blend of doing absolutely nothing while pretending to 10. Yeah, keeping the status quo. Screensaver kicks in, bouncing off the wall, dodged every single responsibility and call. Just enough effort to sleep well tonight. Just let the screen glow. No rush tonight. Glowing pixels paint the shadows right across my face. Lost track of the minutes in this quiet little place. Clicking through the pathways of the digital unknown, sitting in the comfort of this solitary zone. Got a messy string of windows stretching out so wide, taking zero shortcuts, just enjoying the ride. A half-drunk glass of water catching monitor light. We just coasting on the frequency tonight. Yeah, letting the bandwidth stretch. Lost in the endless scroll, unspooling the thread, feeding every random question popping in my head. No compass in the pocket, no map to deploy, just finding hidden rhythms in the digital noise. Yeah, let the cursor drift away, gathering the puzzle pieces at the end of the day. Started on a history wiki, ended up on Mars, reading up on ocean depths, then looking at the stars. Every little rabbit hole keeps pulling me down, while the heavy midnight settles all over the town. I don't need to summarize or study for a test, giving this exhausted brain a different kind of rest. Connecting constellations while I'm clicking in the dark, just blowing on the embers of a tiny little spark. You don't always gotta land a plane, you know. Sometimes you just stay up in the clouds. Let the logic take a backseat for a minute. Don't try to solve the riddle, just get lost in it. Lost in the endless scroll, unspooling the thread, feeding every random question popping in my head. No compass in the pocket, no map to deploy, just finding hidden rhythms in the digital noise. Yeah, let the cursor drift away, gathering the puzzle pieces at the end of the day. Leave the sessions running, we can pick it up tomorrow. Let the quiet take over the room, keep the curiosity alive. Peace.